As people transition through adolescence, curiosity about sex naturally arises. This curiosity, which begins to surface in the teenage years, often intensifies through life experiences. Adulthood brings with it the complexities of relationships, dating, and marriage, which introduce people to the realities of sexual life. The common perception of sexual intimacy is often tied to youth, vitality, and the physicality of a young body, where sensuality is marked by shared moments of passion, flesh, and the mingling of sweat. Yet, this is merely one facet of a much broader spectrum of human experience. In truth, sexual life is not confined to any particular age. It transcends the limitations of youth and continues to be relevant throughout the entirety of a person's life. Elderly people, too, have the potential to engage in sexual relationships, and in fact, moderate sexual activity can have a positive impact on their overall health and well-being. Sexual activity, whether in youth or in the later stages of life, is intricately connected to health. A harmonious sexual relationship brings with it not only physical satisfaction, but also a deep sense of emotional fulfillment. This emotional connection can serve as a foundation for a healthy and balanced mental state, which in turn contributes to success in other areas of life, such as work and personal relationships. For elderly couples, the question arises, do they still need sexual life as they age? The answer from modern medicine is a resounding yes. It is now widely accepted that maintaining a moderate and balanced sexual life in old age is not only harmless, but also highly beneficial for both physical and mental health. There is an ancient saying, food and sex are human nature. Just as eating is a basic necessity for survival, sexual life is a fundamental aspect of human existence, regardless of age. Elderly people, like everyone else, need a certain level of sexual activity to maintain balance in their lives. A healthy, moderate sexual life in old age is a sign of both psychological and physical well-being, and it plays a vital role in enhancing the quality of life for elderly couples. It is an expression of marital love and a pillar of spiritual support, allowing couples to grow old together while preserving their emotional and physical health. On the contrary, prolonged abstinence in elderly people can lead to a series of negative consequences, both physically and emotionally. From a physiological perspective, when men abstain from sexual activity for extended periods, they may suppress external sexual impulses, but the internal physiological changes that occur in the sexual organs cannot be easily controlled. Long-term abstinence can leave men feeling frustrated and unsatisfied, and this unexpressed energy can manifest in various ways, including irritability and anger. Even though sexual desire tends to diminish with age, elderly men still experience sexual impulses and have thoughts about sexual activity. On the female side, the effects of long-term abstinence can also be significant. Sexually active women, especially those who have experienced regular sexual relationships, tend to have higher expectations for sexual satisfaction. If these desires go unfulfilled for a long time, it can result in emotional instability, irritability, and even physical changes, such as skin problems like dullness and acne. The signs of aging, such as sagging skin and breasts, can make it difficult for elderly women to accept the idea of engaging in sexual life. However, this reluctance does not mean that their desire for intimacy disappears. In fact, elderly women who have gone without sexual activity for extended periods often still harbor a longing for it. Prolonged abstinence in elderly couples can also lead to changes in their reproductive systems, which, if left unchecked, can result in health complications. For instance, increased endocrine secretion and local congestion in the sexual organs, when not relieved through sexual activity, can give rise to various health issues. In men, this may lead to conditions such as prostatic hyperplasia or prostatitis, while in women it can result in breast pain, mammary gland hyperplasia, or even breast cancer, along with other reproductive system disorders. Sexual life should not be viewed as an optional part of life, even in old age. Rather, it is an indispensable aspect of overall well-being, enhancing not only the happiness of individuals, but also the bond between couples. Importantly, sexual life in old age need not be limited to intercourse. Intimacy can take many forms, including kissing, hugging, gentle touches, whispering sweet nothings, and exchanging affectionate glances. These gestures, though subtle, are powerful expressions of sexual behavior that can bring emotional joy and spiritual satisfaction to both partners. This type of interaction fosters greater understanding, care, and mutual support, fulfilling the psychological needs of sexuality and allowing elderly couples to enjoy the pleasures of intimacy while benefiting their physical and mental health. Maintaining sexual life into old age has numerous health benefits for elderly men and women alike. For men, sexual activity is often linked to a longer lifespan. The satisfaction derived from sexual life has a direct influence on mood, triggering the release of dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with feelings of pleasure and happiness. This positive mood can last throughout the day, contributing to overall emotional well-being, which is one of the key factors in promoting longevity. A fulfilling sexual life can also improve the general health of elderly men, boosting their confidence and vitality. Interestingly, elderly couples who maintain a harmonious sexual relationship tend to have healthier wives, as male semen contains an antibacterial substance called seminal plasma, which has a disinfecting effect comparable to penicillin. For elderly women, the benefits of sexual life are equally significant. Sexual activity can help reduce pain, lower blood pressure, and aid in weight management. Some foreign sex experts have even suggested that sexual activity burns more calories than other forms of exercise, making it an effective way for elderly women to stay fit and resist the physical signs of aging. A study conducted at Edinburgh Hospital in the UK, involving over 3,000 participants, found that those who engaged in sexual activity more than 3 times a week appeared, on average, 10 years younger than their counterparts who were less sexually active. Regular sexual life also stimulates the production of estrogen in women, which contributes to smoother, more elastic skin, further supporting the idea that sexual activity is a key factor in maintaining a youthful appearance. Beyond physical health, sexual life also enhances cognitive function and boosts the immune system in elderly people. Researchers in Sweden found that elderly individuals who remain sexually active tend to have better memories and more energy compared to those who live alone. Additionally, a research team at Wilkes University in the United States discovered that having sexual activity twice a week increases the secretion of immunoglobulin, an antibody that strengthens the body's ability to fend off respiratory infections like the flu. Despite these benefits, elderly individuals must approach sexual activity with care. As they age, their bodies undergo various changes, and these must be taken into account to ensure that sexual activity remains safe and enjoyable. Maintaining mental health is crucial, and elderly people should strive to cultivate a youthful mindset, avoiding negative emotions such as stress or tension. Regular physical activity, participation in outdoor activities, and involvement in group settings can all contribute to a healthy lifestyle that supports sexual health. It is also essential for elderly couples to pay attention to each other's emotional needs, focusing on communication rather than simply the physical act of intercourse. In terms of practical considerations, sexual life in old age should be approached with patience and care. Foreplay should be given extra attention as it helps to stimulate desire and enhances the overall experience. Elderly individuals should also choose sexual positions that are comfortable and suited to their physical abilities, with side-lying and top positions often being ideal. Ensuring a comfortable environment with appropriate temperature, humidity, and privacy can further enhance the experience. Lastly, moderation is key. Sexual life should be enjoyed in a way that aligns with each individual's physical capabilities. Sexual life is not only relevant, but also vital for the health and happiness of elderly people. By embracing sexual life as an integral part of their emotional and physical well-being, elderly couples can continue to enjoy the benefits of intimacy well into their later years, deepening their bond and maintaining a healthy and balanced life. Thank you for watching. I hope today's content has resonated with you. For those who haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to click subscribe so that we can accompany you every day. Let's grow together, be happy together, and slowly grow old together. See you next time.